Hi everybody, I'm back with the next journal, and it is a very overstuffed uh, Jane Austen. And on the front I did I stitched it in gold, and it's got some gold leafing on the front and the back. It's made out of that pretty damask fabric that I have. All the pages are roughed up, and it's got some cheesecloth and some lace behind that, just to give it a little bit of a different color, and a rosette with part of a crochet doily, and the same down here with the rosette, and it's got the matching tie. And going inside of this big, look at that, chunky monkey. I did it in a beige floral, and it's got the crocheted, part of a crocheted edge here with some different fabrics and a brown rosette. And I added this little holder, kind of nice postcard on the side, and it's got several things in it. It's got a little Jane Austen booklet and one of these matchbook booklets. That these papers don't come out. Well, you could rip them out, but they don't come out. And then that just tucks there. Get in there. My little fumbly fingers. And then a little Jane Austen tag. Okay. Issues. You know, I like to see everything, so always make things difficult. Okay. And over here is the leaf stitching, some laces, a little floral, and I did it again. I did this in the last video. I did this in this video. Okay. Got to remember, it's because it's on the first page. And 2 cards up here. That's a tuck spot, or maybe you may want to put something in there. I don't know. Got some stitching here, pretty page to write on. This is a little tuck spot with a card, and then it's got some fabrics here. Little pretty image here that's tuck spot, and I put a little booklet. I like a little pin nib there, and then I use some of that beat up, worn up paper. Over here's another pocket with a little postcard and some all different kinds of fabric and a gold bow. I used gold bows throughout this journal. And then I added this little booklet for extra writing. It says Bennett Bingley, for those of you who know Pride and Prejudice. Pretty place to write here with part of a crocheted doily and some seam binding. And this is one of my postcards, and I added just an off sheet of paper for writing. Got script stamped and inking, but you could write on here too, which I really like. Another place for journaling. And of course, the famous saying, it is universally, I can't even talk today, y'all. It is a truth. Universal, I give up. Y'all can read it for yourself. Universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Yep. Her famous saying. It's got us all tickled. Another place for writing with the zigzag stitch here. And this is Longbourn. A little card here. I did a lot of these pockets this time. I used the cheesecloth and a flower with a pearl in it, but I extended the cheesecloth, and I really like how that looks. So that's something a little different. Nice place for writing. This journal's got a lot in it, but it's got good space for writing too. This is Pemberley. Some different fabrics here and some cheesecloth. Another little mini tuck spot, and I put in some a mini tag with a teapot. I thought that was appropriate. And I like the way that that ribbon goes with that. All right, little dude, in you go. It's got a little rose and some fabrics here. This is a pocket here with a big bow, and it's got some lace and some cheesecloth in it. And it doesn't look like it has anything behind it, but it does. And, I mean, you could hide something back there if you wanted to, but I put this little coffee filter envelope that you could use to store things. And it hides right in there. You could put a $5 bill in there. You never know. This is Rosings Park, and it's an envelope with part of a crochet doily and some little images here. And then I added this card for extra journaling behind it, and the mini cards. This is like a little mini tag and card. Little minis. Part of a crochet doily here with the leaf stitching. Another lined piece of paper here with cheesecloth. And over here, a little bow and the leaf stitching. 2 big cards for writing. Norland Park. Got some cheesecloth on both sides and different cloth over there. Different fabrics here with the cheesecloth. This is Norland Park. No, hello. This is Netherfield Hall. And part of a crochet doily with the cheesecloth. Another mini pocket here. Netherfield Hall up there with a pretty image. And a little tiny mini card. Isn't it cute? Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And some roses here. I went crazy with the mini pockets. I just love them. You can fold stuff up and just put it in there. And of course you have the cards for writing, but I would use this space too. Little fold out card and a tag. This is Jane Austen novels. A pretty pocket with a whole bunch of different fabrics and lace, and part of a crochet doily there, and a little card with some stitching and seam binding. Lace here. Just all kinds of fabrics and yummies and goodies. And this has got this is a pocket with different fabrics and a gold bow. I just put this back here just for a pretty image when you take the card out. Bunch of different fabrics here, and a flower with a little brad in it. And this is a cloth pocket with different fabrics on it. And then I added a little card and stitched on with the gold. Some cheesecloth here. This is just here for pretty. Over here's a little booklet. Oh, did I glue that down? Let's see. Yes, I did. And it's just got different papers here. And, oh, let me put that back, because I'll forget. And then on the other side, I've used one of these little holders that I have, that I made. It's just got a collage of different things. And I put a couple of cards in it. But it will, you know, you can just add your stuff to it and keep it all nice and neat, and then it just clips on. And over here, make sure that pocket's good and open. It's in different fabrics and part of a crochet doily, and it's another little mini pad. Things are so handy. Different fabrics up here. Some lace, real light colored lace. It's here for pretty. Although you could probably make do with that space too. Another pocket here with a big piece of cheesecloth and different fabrics and a pearl. With a little fold down card there. And of course that says Pemberley. We love Pemberley. And this is a postcard I thought would be neat to journal on. Part of a crochet doily and some laces and a seam binding flower. And another card to journal on. Pretty image here, and I put one of these envelope card thingies with a little mini Tim Holtz paper clip, and it's got some different fabrics and a real pretty bow. Sometimes they come out good, and sometimes they're kind of crunchy, and I like them both. Kind of crunchy. Yep, I need to get out more. Bows are not, well, I guess they could be crunchy. Oh, let's go this way. That way we can see the bow. Get in there. Some fabrics up here, and then this is the cheesecloth peeping over from the other side. And a butterfly. Nice little extra journaling space there. With a card. And this is an embossed tag, and it's got the pearl with a bunch of different fabrics. And extra writing space there. This is another tuck spot. It's a double tuck. It's got inside of a book cover, Jane Austen book cover, and I put in one of Emma Lane Art's botanical cards behind it, and a little mini envelope card. Did I glue that down? Yes, I did. Get in there. Get in there. A little image here. Got several different books here. Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Sense and Sensibility. And it's got the ribbon with the cheesecloth and the leaf stitching. And this is the same as the front with the crochet doily and then a little coffee dyed rosette. And I made 2 Jane Austen cards I stamped on the fabric, which I thought was really pretty. And they're made on book pages with some labels on the back. And there's the back again with a thread. Don't need those. And here's the front. And again, I'm going to leave that open so I'll remember to put something there. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me this Friday. And I've been working on some embellishments and getting some other things made up for my stash. And next week I hope to get some journals out. I'm going to try. And I will see you then next Friday in the next video. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye.